So for this video, I will going to discuss about SLR camera, but first I would like to introduce myself. I am Mhark Velasco based criminology student of Sikosat College's second year college section Charlie. So what is SLR camera all about? A single lens reflex camera is a camera that typically uses a mirror and prism system that permits the photographer to view through the lens and see exactly what will be captured with the twin lens reflex and rangefinder cameras. The view image could be significantly different from the final image. The main advantage of a single lens reflex is SLR camera over its point and shoot counterpart is you can control the shutter speed and aperture settings. This allows you to have a more creative control over the resulting photograph. SLR also usually have detachable lenses and ability to use an external flash, resulting in more components than basic film cameras. Parts and function of a single lens reflex camera. Aperture. The camera aperture is a diaphragm located in the lens of an SLR camera. It controls the width of the opening that lets light into the camera and influences how much of the depth of the photographer is in focus. Basic SLR have an aperture ring located close where the lens meets the camera body. Newer SLR have a selector dial in a digital panel that displays the aperture setting as a number such as 4 or 5.6 for example. Shutter speed ISO. The SLR camera contains a shutter that determines how long light enters the camera. It controls whether moving object will appear sharp or blurry. Basic SLR have a shutter speed dial on the top of the camera marked with the numbers that can range from 1 to 100, 1000 to 1000 representing fraction of a second. Sometimes these cameras have a film speed or ISO or selector embedded within the dial you can access by lifting its edges and twisting it to the desired film speed. Digital display DSLR lets you choose shutter speed and ISO with a selector dial. Lens. Most SLR camera have a detachable lens so you can choose between long, short, normal, or zoom options. You may have to hold or lens release button on the front of the camera body and simultaneously twist, unlock it, and remove the lens. Lenses in camera bodies are marked with a small dot of particular color to show you where to insert a different lens and twist it in the lock position. Shutter release button, film advance lever. The shutter release button works just like a counterpart on a point and shoot camera. When you press it all the way down, the camera make an exposure. Older camera also have a film advance lever that moves the film into place for the next exposure. You cannot make another exposure before pushing it forward. Newer SLR automatically advance the film for you. Flash hot shoe. Many SLRs come outfitted with a flash hot shoe on top and in the center of the camera body. The hot shoe is a small area surrounded by two metal or plastic grooves with a small circular sensors in the middle. These sensors help the flash in the camera communicate so you can make proper exposure with an attached flash. Rewind release button in rewinder. While newer SLRs automatically rewind film when it's done. This is process manual with an older camera. The film release button is located on the bottom of the camera body underneath where you load the film. Once you press it, you can use the rewinder crank on the top of the camera body to wind the film back into its cartridge. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching, ma'am.